Greetings everybody, I am Brian D0313. Welcome to my modded Minecraft multiplayer Feed the Beast server, currently running Direwolf version 4 with advanced machines. Yeah, last time we made the sexy gravity suit armor. Look at me, look how beautiful I am. Hot, yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at me, ladies. Ooh, am I flying? I don't think so. Yeah, so I made this, and well, I said we would be doing some Thorncraft today, but I got distracted. Instead, I decided to go back to the birds and the bees. Yeah, going back to breeding, having some fun. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Like, what do you get out of, like, breeding bees? So far, the only thing I know that's useful is getting the silky wisp. No, I think it's called silk. It's called something. It's like some sort of string-like stuff. You need that to make the upgraded backpacks, which I've already done. So the basic backpack will only carry 15, but the upgraded carry 45, so it increased by 200%, I think. Math major, I think it should be 200%. Yeah. So that's that. So what else can we do with bees? And pretty much like you pretty much only need a tropical bee, which is like the first line, like the one of the starter bees that you find. So I do the other stuff. Who knows? So I started unlocking some stuff, and come in here. I downed myself up to five pure commons. Oh yeah, and I changed around the underground, made it more efficient. Now we have a thing here. Oh yeah, like we have forest here. We have commons here, and we have meadows here. Yeah. So those guys are working. Sort this in around. Now we see got piers here, hybrid stuff. And eventually we'll set up a place for the winter. I don't think you get anything for winter. Is there any point to them? Probably not. Just like the rest of the bees. Yep. So the thing is, in order to get the commons, you have to breed. You have to breed the forest with meadows, and that should give you like a hybrid common. Like it'll be common forest or common meadows, and hopefully eventually you get yourself a queen, like at least a hybrid queen. So say you get like a like like a not a queen, a princess, like a common forest princess and a common forest drone. Now you breed those together, and you have a 25% chance of getting yourself a pure common. But if you fail at that, you'll still get yourself some more of those hybrids. You could try to use those hybrids to get the peers. Now once you get a peer, you could merge that with a hybrid. Like that's what I did. Like you merge like a pure common with like a magic man with a common forest. It's nighttime. Let's get inside with the common forest, and now you have a I think it's a 50% chance of getting a peer. So better odds to us. Let's go down here. Let's just make sure that our thing, which is pretty cool. I like it. Just making sure that it's not getting screwed up. Come on, let me check it. There's no bees in there. I wonder why. Okay, yeah, we'll go over this later. So yeah, that's how I did it. 50% chance, and it worked pretty well. And that's how eventually I got like all the commons. And then with that, I started getting some cultivates, which is next door. Let's go over here. And cultivates were actually pretty good. Oh, you can't get in here, bitch. Cultivators weren't too bad. Maybe at most an hour. But we got 5 of them. 5 pure cultivators going here. Now we're using these ones. These apiaries to try and... Yeah, these ones. We're trying to get like, what is it? Nobles and Digilants. That's what we're trying to get right now. And I down some peers, and I down mostly like all hybrids. But the peers are good. Hopefully, I just got peers on the last round, so let's make it day. Ooh, skeleton. Die! There are two of them? It's a creeper, that's not good. I can find creepers underground in my base. I wonder why. But yeah, hopefully after this batch, I'll get some more peers, like actual like peer princesses. And it's raining figures. No one's on. Yeah, so we can do that. Well, rain's the only thing I consider down moding because it's annoying and it's lags down the server. As for changing night to day, I only do that when like I'm all alone, so I don't have to like just run back to bed. So let's see, we got some pure digilants, but they're only drones. We need ourselves some princesses, so hopefully that happens. None of those. Hybrid nobles, got one. Pure nobles, got one. Pure cultivated, and a lot of common cultivated. Yeah. Last night before I went to bed, I kind of spent like an hour. I went to one of my ages. It had jungle, forest, desert, and meadows, and I visited it. I visited the place to get some more bees, and I used pretty much got 5 scoops worth of bees. And now let's go to another area. Let's go to the marshy. So this is the marshy. So where tropicals are being made, and where we have the marshies, which can't work because these guys need right now to start out with they needed mushrooms, and after that I said, hey, I don't need mushrooms anymore, I need flowers. So I put flowers down, and flowers destroyed the mushrooms, and I just been too lazy because in order to get the mushrooms in, we gotta make it dark. So I'm too lazy to do that. I don't really think I need marshy for anything. Oh, let's go to the desert. And I put the desert one right here. It's pretty much in the mountain. Yeah. Now I thought, hey, because it's desert, they're nocturnal. Might as well just put it inside the mountain. So hey, you can't see. Hey, it's just gonna be dark endlessly. But no, you actually have to have the bees actually see what's going on up there. So oh well. So I did that, and I wanted to make Sinister. I thought, hey, Cultivated and Modest, put them in here for Sinister, but from what I found out, you have to actually do that in the Nether. So I'll do that eventually. Let's go back to normal. Okay, let's show you what this system looks like. And this system was developed by a man named, I think it's Goose Channel. I think that's what his channel is called, but this is a system. It's called a SCAD, I think. Subcompact apiary device. I think that's what it means. If not, and it's pretty much the same thing. Maybe a bit of tweaks, but hey, I'm loving the gates. I love them so much. So yeah, so bees are extracted. We have the engines to extract them. Goes is like all concealed back there, comes down here, turn the engine off, turn back on, do. I wanted to put gates up there, but I tried and they wouldn't work. They wouldn't pull them out, so we does redstone engines. So they come out, and we have all these iron pipes, send them over here, we route them over here, come down here, into the apiaries pipe. Any bees for green is the purebred commons go over here. Items, they come along here, and any other bees that are not purebred, hybrids or non-common, go down here, and into the chest. Or eventually they go into the bee analyzer and come back up here. Sweet. Yeah, that's it. So now the bees come over here, we have another apiaries pipe. Black is for the drones go down, and princesses go to the green. Because we always get one princess, might as well just send it along. Drones, nope, they come down here. And at least this thing works. We have all these turret gates, and we have them set up. so we don't have to like get make the place all cluttered with those redstone engines. Looks nice and clean. So it sends it up, and we could probably turn it off if we get like a super massive load. Now they go back up behind the machine, and they go in, they try to go in, and keep on going. If they can't, they come down here, and back to cycle around. Now we have this in here, which we could use if we have like too many bees. We just say, hey, let's void them, and just like hit it with a wrench, and they start voiding. And it should just only void the drones. I'm thinking, I wonder if it's possible like hook up a lever or something so I don't have to like bring a wrench with me. Maybe. Because these things do respond to redstone signals. So that's how that's all set up. The forests and the meadows are being voided because it just has so many of them. So that's that. And so all the excess bee or all the hybrids and all the honeycomb stuff comes in here and come into the inner chest. Every single place has an inner chest because it would just be too much of a pain to like route all the pipes. So come over here, same exact setup with the inner chest. And same color code. So if I wanted to, I could look in here. Ooh, B. And this thing would have the same exact items in it as the inner chest, all the way at the marsh and all the way at the desert. Sweet. And right now, since we aren't really worried about, since we have like so many different types of bees going on here, I'm just sending all the bees down to here, and that's where we're going to go to our sorting room, which is my design. I created this sorting room all by myself. Well, it's all my design. Come down here into the super epic awesome sorting room. I love these gates. So from here, once again, powered by our steam engines. Yeah, but they're off. There's no, well, there is a lever. This is a manual on-off switch. So push it down and it starts running. Push it up and it's off. It doesn't mean it can't run while it's off. We have these gates here, so we get a red pipe signal. We turn it on, and it's connected to all these machines. Now we have 4 centrifuges here. It's probably overkill, but I'm thinking like eventually we'll have like a lot of bees, different types of honeycombs. Might as well just have 4 of them set up right now. So to start, we have the chest. This is where we start. So all the items from the chest just pumped out of the chest and into this chest. We have a sorting machine. So we have all the combs plus silky propolis. They go to white. The silk wisp goes to orange. Honey drops goes to magenta, and everything else goes to this blue. And this is being powered by a bat box, which is nice and hidden away on top of a thermopylae. I'm just gonna call it thermopylae. All the red alloy wire is hidden underground, nice and clean. So yeah, it's set to just like pull whenever. You don't have to get no redstone signal, and pull stacks. So any item that's not listed here goes to here, which is going to be the beeswax and the other stuff, and bees. So beeswax and bees goes there. So let's look at this thing. So come up here, we hit our first intersection, white. So once again, all those combs and the propolis go down here. But if they're all filled or they can't go in because of different things, they come down here. There's no need for this in here. I was just testing stuff out with the squeezer. So they go down. So if everything's filled, it goes down, cycles back around, and back up into here. So that's white. Now everything else, they come this way, and we have the other 3 colors. Pink, which are the honey drops, goes over here. The squeezer gets squeezed and gets into our tank, our 3x3x5 tank. It's getting there so far. Now, first I didn't really expect this, but apparently this has a chance of making that propolis stuff. So I had to say, oh, what am I going to do? I already got this thing set up. I was thinking about maybe putting a relay here and pipe it back up into here, so it goes back down. But that's where that thing came from. But it didn't work, so I thought, might as well miss it. I could just put a wooden transport pipe here with a turret gate, energy pulse. Yep. So centrifuge, once it's done doing stuff, they all eject the stuff out to here. Squeezer ejects all the stuff out to here, goes down the pipe, and it circulates back into here, where it gets sorted again. So usually, after that, everything gets sorted back into here. What was this one? The go back. The silk wisp. Hey, I was right the first time. So yeah, silk wisp and honey. Silk wisp and the stuff that is made from propolis, which it is made from propolis. Silk wisp is made from propolis. So silk wisp, it goes over here, back into this chest. Oh yeah, by the way, you don't see the honeycomb here because I kind of ran out of them for apiaries chest, so I decided to just stock up on them. So once again, those silk wisps come over here and into there, and we get to see that later on. Honey drops, as I said, over here. If this thing's filled, it cycles underneath, and I think it meets up with this thing somewhere underneath. And you may see the restricted pipe down there. Now, if anyone wants, I just show a tutorial on how to actually make this thing. It's not too complex. So that's it. And all the other items, they go down there to blue. And it's empty. It's a temporary chest. I actually had to modify this thing to actually automate the analyzers. Hopefully it works. Hopefully there's no bees sitting on the ground. I don't understand. This thing is not on. It says it's supposed to items in inventory energy pulse, but it doesn't recognize this thing as inventory. Damn. So great. I had to use something else. Maybe I don't want to use the redstone engine. It's just not. Maybe I could put a redstone engine underneath. I just don't want to use them. Why can't you be better, stupid gates? I like you, but you're not perfect. Yeah. So everything goes into here, temporary chest, because I had to redo the system to make it work with the centrifuge. So it pulls items out, and we have another apiaries pipe. So what we have here is I keep on doing that wrong. That's wrong anyway. So it's supposed to be, oh yeah, that's right. So we have three colors: red, yellow, blue. So red is going to be all the purebreds. Yellow is going to be any bees, the hybrids, and blue is for anything else. So anything that's not a bee goes into here, and that's where everything goes. This is temporary as well. Why is that there? Oh yeah, because I don't think I have set up in the sorting machine. Yeah, so everything else goes here. This is temporary until I figure out like a more permanent place for the stuff. So yep. So bees come over here. We have the hopper because bees can't stack. We have the hoppers. Hopefully it'll prevent them from the inventory getting overflowed and stuff like that. So go in, they get analyzed. Stuff happens there. They come out. Hopefully get sent up the pipe and into the chest there for me to check out. So we don't really have to come in here. I don't really think so. I could extract this one to the inner chest that's by the sorting machine down there. Now let's look at the gates. All the wooden ones are pretty much the same. They all say like item in inventory, energy pulse. Over here we have the iron gates. This one says if it has to work, if the machine has to work, red pipe signal, and that's the only way to get these centrifuges to work, because if we don't, then they won't work, because you have to say has worked and it will work. So look, the red pipe signal turned on because we are doing stuff. Cool. And those are the alternate gates. Yep. Same thing with this one. Has worked, red pipe signal. So and that indicates to the engines up there on red pipe signal, redstone signal, and they start working. Yeah! Awesome. Now we have here liquid in the tank, another pulsates, so it just extracts into the tank. Over here, on these ones, it says if there's space for liquid, red pipe signal. And since it's red pipe signal, energy pulsar, so that takes them out. Yeah, so that's that. That's my automatic bee processing plant. I think it looks sweet in my opinion. Once again, if anyone wants to see how it's made, I could make a tutorial on it. The analyzer, I'm not too thrilled about it. There's probably a better way, but I think it involves some very advanced uh, very advanced machines and complicated stuff like sortrons, turtles, which I don't know too much about. Nevertheless, we have the silk whips comes into here. Remember green, brown, and yellow, and we're going to come over here. Oh yeah, I cleaned this up. I sent the pipe underneath now. Try to clean up my base a little more with covers and hollow covers and stuff. Let's come over here, and we have green, brown, yellow sent into the inner chest. The filter extracts it into the carpenter. And make one of these, and this is where we make ourselves this mesh stuff, woven silk, which we use to make this. And what else do we use this for? Apparently I can't do it. Yes? Okay. So make the apiaries what the hell, no. The apiaries armor, which protects you from being poisoned by bees. Lets you upgrade all the backpacks. Cool. And that's it. That's all it's used for. Let's put it back there for now. Don't care. Yep. So let's see. Anything else? Anything nice and clean? I cleaned the roof, as you see. The hollow, it's nice and hollow up, or hollow covers, so it's not like a big gaping hole like we see there. That's my way back up, pretty much. Oh yeah, I improved this and finally improved it. Because before it kept on breaking down, but I changed it. I reoriented it so it faces up, and we have here. Oh, we're gonna look at this one. So this one says, if the machine can store energy, red pipe signal. Red pipe signal is redstone signal. We have the set to high, so when we get redstone signal, it turns on. But right now, we look at it. It says full energy, so it's not going to turn on. It's not going to break down. And then we have this in here. This one says, there's, I just break it down. Over here, it says if tank is full, emit a red pipe signal. So tank is full, it's emitting a red pipe signal over here. And this one says on red pipe signal, redstone signal. And that's where this one comes from. And that disables the system from working, because why should you be wasting lava when the tank is full? Yeah. Now my next plan is to make an automatic obsidian machine, which uses igneous extruder, I think it's called. But I don't know where to put it because I need water, which is easy to get with a I don't know what the thing is called. Oh, aqueous accumulator, yeah, which is pretty easy. Just hide it underground, put like 2 buckets of water around it, and it's just done. Easy, huh? I don't think. Oh, I think it does need power. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But the problem is where should I set up this automatic thing? Because I need to automate it, and the only way out is maybe here. I'd probably do it here. Oh yeah. As you see, clean the wire here, but I could probably set up here and have the other thing underground, and then let's sorts the obsidian over to here. Yeah, I could probably do that. That looks good. Maybe. Then it's around here. Got the lever. Oh well. Let's go back inside. So I show you this one. Show you the lava one. By the way, I finally planted some nether wart because if I don't be doing Thawncraft, I probably don't need this stuff. Fear, it's easy. And I pretty much did the same thing over here, reoriented it. Now it goes down there. You can't look at the gates, but it's pretty much the same thing. And we get the signal from the overworld here, since it's over here. But since the tank's filled, it's not running. And since this thing is filled with energy, this thing's not running. So we don't have to worry about that thing exploding, or not exploding, but locking up on us, breaking down. Yeah, let's see. Once getting more Once getting more hollow pipes, more covers. Everything's all covered up. You don't see all these pipes like all over the place. See, it's nice and clean. Still have that chest of wood up there, which I've actually been using for when I do some projects. I build the apiary buildings. Might as well leave this stock all filled up. So this is all clean. I got rid of that blue electricity wire. It's now hidden behind the walls. Nice and out of the way. All this stuff is covered up. Hollow thing. Nice and covered up. Nice and beautiful. Nice and sexy. That's how the place should look. Now we have the gates set up finally. And what they all say here is, if you can store energy, it'll send a red pipe signal. But since they're all filled with energy, they are all off. So it sends a red pipe signal up here. These things say red pipe signal, it turns on. Now I wanted to set up one over here for like when we do projects, but I don't know what setting to do because I cycled through all the stuff in the iron gate, and like even if the thing was like running, it's still nothing like came up. So I don't know. Like, hey, you use these things to make gates, yet there's nothing to like attach to the lasers to talk to the engines. I don't know, seems stupid. So yeah, so that's how we power them on. So whenever I want to do a project over here, I have to turn this thing on. But unfortunately, if the project's finished, then the energy has nowhere to go and stuff blows up. So once again, got a problem there. I've also gotten rid of the redstone engine down there. Now we have getting stuck. Why am I always getting stuck? We have these things that it says there's space for liquid lava in the machine. It'll send red pipe signal over. And this thing says on red pipe signal, it'll extract lava. Yeah. Nothing new here. Just cleaned it up. Hit underneath the stuff. I finally fixed this thing. I think the problem is that I didn't have this oriented right. That might have been the problem. Like, I think I probably hit it with a wrench and screwed it up and all sorts of stuff like that. How's this thing still on? The machine's not even on. Okay. So I think we're still running one tree farm. How much do we have here? Yeah, maybe I'll turn the peat engine back on. Oh wait. Well, the redstone engines are still running. The filter's off though because the machine's off. Gotta get up there. There we go. So let's turn you back on. I don't know why I have these here. They don't really do anything because this thing's set on. Oh, it is set on a redstone signal. My mistake. Ceiling's looking nice. And that's it. And that's pretty much all that's going on. Hopefully we'll get some more bees. Ooh. Look at this. Almost filled with creosote. And almost filled with biofuel. Let me check over here. See, this thing's done. So I need to fix that. I need to whack that thing with this. Because we use up all those apples. Now before we leave, one more thing to show off for hopefully the next episode. I hope. Start school in a couple days, so might not have as much time. Look, Thaumcraft. And we're here. Ooh, look at this place. Look at this sexy tower. I just started my tower. It's pretty much like in the side of like a little hill, as you can see. The main base is made out of basalt brick because I didn't want to like just make the whole base out of this awesome Zycraft brick because I'm kind of limited on stuff. So that's just the base of the tower. It's like true, keep enemies out. That's why that's there. And then like the main rooms are going to be in here. And because Thaumcraft requires even numbers, we have like an even number building. So the middle, well, I don't know if I'm going to keep. I'm probably not going to keep this marble because it's like it's magic, it's mystical, and it's dark and magic, and well, I don't think the white goes well with it. Well, at least not that white. Maybe Zycraft white. But like, what they're supposed to do is they're supposed to come up the stairs, and this is where the door's going to be. Like this is like a little guardrail. Come in. It'll be like a big tall room here with pillars. At the center is going to be that Thaumcraft thing. Other Thaumcraft stuff around. There's probably going to be a spiral staircase around the wall. Then we come up here. This is as high as this segment will be. Then we'll have a ceiling here. And we're going to come in a little bit more, just like we came in here. And tower's going to extend upward more. And we'll just keep on doing that until we reach the top or something happens. Maybe not the top. Maybe I will make one more segment up and then like make like a central pillar. You know, who knows? Still trying to get ideas. But at least I started this. It's going to take a lot of this stupid thing's going to take a lot of basalt brick. Gotta blow up another volcano, which is what I did. I used a mining laser on scatter, and pretty much got me a lot of basalt instantly. So what this is going to be, it's going to be a grand staircase. It's going to be 4 blocks wide and it goes down. I don't know what the stairs are going to be made out of because, once again, well, because there's stuff like Zycraft and these red power blocks, you can't turn them into stairs, so I gotta figure out what to do. So yeah, so stairs comes down, a grand stairway, and well, but I don't know, like this is halfway down, and I'm trying to figure out, do I want to like make it go out a little bit, then go down more, or do I want to make it just go, keep on going down, or do I want to make it from here, maybe make like a bridge coming out to maybe here, put like a little tower on either side, and then make the stairs go down all the way. So yeah, trying to figure out what I'm going to do for this. As for the interior, I'm kind of unsure of what I'm going to do about the main floor. Definitely don't use Zycraft bricks. I probably will use some stained glass. I probably don't use stuff like purple, pretty much like purple stuff, because I think purple and magic go well together. I wanted to use like nether brick. Let's go back to my base. Like nether, not that way. For example, nether brick in vanilla texture pack is like a deep purple, which will look perfect for the tower. But come here, and as you can see, the nether brick is red. So, well, unfortunately, we can't really use it because it's red, not deep purple. So I would recommend obsidian. Obsidian in like the regular texture pack looks ugly. It's like some sort of disgusting purple. Mine, I guess it might look good. Mine is black. go look to see. Oh yeah, by the way, this is how you get to the desert one. See? Pretty much like that's pretty much how I do everything. Like with my Minecraft stuff, everything's like connected underground. Nothing's connected above ground. Well, they are, but still, it's underground. So come down here. Been a while since we've been down here. And that's what obsidian looks like. Maybe in this texture pack it would be good for the walls, but then once again I need the obsidian generator and stuff like that. And I could just use basalt brick instead. Yep. So I think that's that. That's it for the bees. Hopefully next time we'll have more species like unlock. Hopefully I'll start working on the sinister branch. Gotta do that in the nether. And also, hopefully I'll get like the industrious and what's the other one? The industrious and noble branch done. That's about it for this episode. So until next time, this has been Brian D0313 saying see ya and have a good day.